Now we have equally divided panel on this tonight. Aslam Ghoni and Sanjay Singh and Bimal Soni, member legal committee of the BCCI, vice president of the Jharkhand State Cricket Association, and Bimal Soni of the Rajasthan Cricket Association are all pro-BCCI and anti-BCCI. On this, I presume I've got their positions right. Saad Bin Jung, former Ranji player and commentator, Kishore Bhimani, senior sports journalist, and Amit Naik is advocate for the Cricket Association in Bihar, who started it all and took this matter up in the High Court. Now, double speak, Mr. Aslam Ghoni, is a very bad thing. You know, when you speak when you take two lines, then you end up being exposed. And the BCCI has indulged in this double speak. Why has the BCCI done this double speak, Mr. Ghoni?
I don't know, Arnab, to what you are referring, the double speak. But let me make one thing very clear.
Contradiction, self-contradiction.
I have been on your channel. If you will allow me in a very civilized way to speak, I'll speak. I've been fasting whole day. I can't shout, Arnab. Please, if you will allow me for some time, I will speak out. Otherwise, you know, it's no, and the voice is echoing too much. Listen, you see, it was your channel. I have been continuously participating in debate on your channel.
Yeah.
It was your channel which was very eager, including all other media, that the BCCI should get this whole thing probed. Now, this probe committee was made. I would not comment right, wrong. They made a probe panel. This probe panel is challenged before the Bombay High Court. Bombay High Court declared this to be illegal and unconstitutional. And if board decides, or the governing body of the IPL decides to file a LPA, you kindly tell me, Arnab, what is wrong in this?
No. One second. You are in your rights. No. You are in your rights to file an appeal,
what's
right?
Wrong in
One second. Please.
Yes.
You are in your rights to file an appeal in the Honorable Supreme Court of the country. You are absolutely right, and you should do it. Go ahead. But you see, my question was double speak. And I'll give you an example. You said, I don't know what double speak you're talking about. I'll give you and I'll then tell Bimal Soni. The double speak is this. On the one side, Srinivasan recuses himself from the Governing Council meeting, saying it is important for the Governing Council's actions to be seen to be legally and ethically correct. Right? And on the other side, you appeal to the Supreme Court challenging the High Court's observation. So essentially, it has defended the Judicial Commission that the High Court found illegal and unconstitutional. That's the double speak. Go ahead, Mr. Naik.
What we've heard from
Mr. Naik is now telling you more on this. Mr. Naik, go ahead.
What we've heard from
double speak. Yeah.
Let's get the facts and the events very clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
On Tuesday.
One second. Listen to the other side. That's the double speak.
What we heard on Tuesday. Let's get the facts straight. 1 minute. On Tuesday, we heard that the petition is dismissed.
Try to find a fault.
Nothing is binding. You know. Today, what you're hearing is that they want to prefer an SLP. Of course, it's within their rights and their prerogative to do so. I don't think that's the question.
Yeah.
I think this judgment has an underline. It has an undertone, and I think salute and kudos to the judges.
Your mic needs to be pinned back. Yeah, one second. We need to pin back your mic. I'm sorry for this. It happens on live television. I'm so sorry. Yeah, please continue. No, I don't want that to hurt the flow. Just the other way. Yeah, go ahead.
This judgment has an underline.
Yeah.
This judgment, in my view, is a vindication of public interest, of cricket lovers. But more importantly, what is the message of this judgment? You see, this judgment is saying, we are not getting into or directing you to constitute any probe panel.
Yeah.
But there are clear findings to the effect that there is a probability that respondent number 2 may be involved in a prima facie case.
Yeah.
And respondents were not able to prove otherwise.
But
the message, and Arnab, this is the essence. You see, in Netaji's case, the Supreme Court has said that the board cannot act arbitrarily, whimsically or capriciously. I think the board needs to be mindful of this from here onwards.
But the board has already agreed on it. You see, that's what Mr. Aslam Ghoni cannot contradict. He's also a lawyer, by the way. But Mr. Aslam Ghoni's problem is tonight. Mr. Aslam Ghoni's problem is tonight that Mr. Aslam Ghoni knows that his own BCCI vice president thinks that what is going on is terrible. Because Niranjan Jha, the BCCI vice president, called for the appointment of a new probe panel, and he said that the board's image has gone down. The board's image has gone down. We must do something to improve the board's image because cricket is very important. No, one second, one
See,
second.
Arnab, I tell you one thing very clearly. Here you are on a legal point. You are saying there's a judgment of the High Court. You are saying whether BCCI, we should advise BCCI whether they should challenge it or not. Any party, as a matter of fact,
No,
has
no,
a
no.
right
That's
to
no,
challenge
no. That's
any
not. It's a
judgment
foolish
wherever
argument. Why should I make a
available.
foolish
No,
argument?
never said that.
No. That's a foolish
what I'm
argument. I know.
talking. No,
I know you
no,
don't think much
no,
about my
foolish is what you
intelligence,
are
but I'm
saying.
not that
No,
foolish.
no, please,
I have not
please,
said
please.
that. You can't put
Foolish
words
is
in
what
my
you are
mouth.
saying. No.
You can't put words in my mouth.
You can't advise now from your channel to people whether they should appeal against the order or they should not.
But I'm not doing that, Mr. See, you know what? That's what I said, Mr. Goni. 1 minute, Mr. Goni. I said that I know that you don't think much of my intelligence, but I am not that foolish. Why should I make that foolish argument? I began by saying you have every right to appeal.
You have no right to call anybody else also foolish.
No, I am not.
Please,
I said you think I am
have got
foolish,
no
but I've
right
asked
to
a
call
straightforward
anybody else
question
also
to you,
foolish.
Mr. Goni. Why are you getting angry? The High Court in its order said.
You have taken an issue which is most foolish issue.
You can say that, Mr. Goni. What I'm saying is you have a right to go and appeal.
Most foolish issue.
One
You
second.
cannot advise from here the parties whether they should appeal or not.
Sir, you know what?
can't advise from here
If I
from
say
this
it
channel.
1,000 times, will you still believe me or not? I say it 1,000 times. Now, I am saying 1,000 times you have a right to file an
what is
appeal in the
problem?
Supreme Court.
So what is the problem?
So the problem is
if
that
the appeal, if the
problem
appeal
is that
fails,
problem
then-
is that
then
problem
start a
is that why did Srinivasan recuse himself from the governing council meeting? I put that question to Bimal Soni. Bimal Soni.
You want
Bimal
to
Soni.
predict and name a child which is not born.
1 second.
Arnab,
Once. Bimal
I've been
Soni.
repeatedly,
I was born years ago.
Yes.
Arnab, I've been repeatedly saying that prima facie first instance, what probe committee was made, it was wrongly made. Mr. Jagdale has clearly said that he did not know about the order and he came to know from television. So we know about it and this has been confirmed in the Bombay High Court. After that, I agree what Niranjan Shah has said. The prestige of the board, the prestige of cricket, the sanctity of the cricket board is at stake. They should have made a new probe committee and gone ahead.
Sada.
Yes, legally, we can go as BCCI and challenge the High Court order. But I don't understand why it is being done. Because
There you are. There you are, Mr. Goni. There you are.
Yes.
Go on, Mr. Soni. Yeah,
Legally, we
please.
can go and challenge it.
Please go ahead.
Somebody holding a order.
What I am trying to say
this is not something which I can accept as a lawyer. I cannot accept it as a
sometimes
lawyer.
you have to answer.
Any party has a right to file.
No,
They
as
can
a
fail.
lawyer,
They may fail in
BCCI
SLP.
has a right
They may
to
fail
go
in
there.
SLP, but you can't.
As law,
you can't find a fault in
BCCI
filing
has a right to
SLP
go there.
against the High Court order.
But, Goni Sahab, I am okay. You are right as a lawyer. BCCI has a right to go to Supreme Court. But the prestige, the goodwill, the creditability was more important. With Niranjan Shah also saying
that's
that
my
when
question.
it has been proved and people like Shirke and Jagdale have resigned, it is better.
Why are
for
you
all
doing
of
this?
us.
You see, 1 second. Why are you doing this? Sanjay Singh of the Jharkhand Cricket Association and Sanjay Singh, Vice President of the Jharkhand State Cricket Association. Why is the Indian Cricket Board doing this? Then it's not a question of Srinivasan's credibility anymore then. It's become a question of the credibility of the BCCI because the High Court in its order said, and I quote, absent anything else, they indicate a degree of probability that respondent number 2, that is Srinivasan, did have a role in the appointment of the members of the commission. So don't today's results prove that by appealing against the High Court order, the BCCI is trying to defend Srinivasan? And is that a good thing?
Let that be examined by
Mr. Sanjay Singh is responding from Ranchi tonight.
Let that be examined by the apex court of the country. You can't stop that examination.
Nobody's stopping. I have a right to ask the questions. Mr. Singh.
No, what right to ask the question? What question? Question whether BCCI should file SLP or not.
No, I am asking a question.
Nobody has to decide whether
I am asking you
SLP
1
or
second.
not.
Mr. Dhoni, I am not going to say what you want me to say. I say you have a right to file an appeal, but I have every right to discuss, the background of what has happened before that appeal. Please. It's still a democracy.
I have got all
It's still, no, one second. Mr. Ghoni,
and the way you mold the thing.
Mr. Ghoni,
But
India,
tell me
Mr.
what
Ghoni,
we are discussing. I want
Mr.
to know
Mr.
what
Ghoni, on a
in fact
lighter
we are
note,
discussing.
on a lighter
Whether
note,
should file SLP or not.
Mr. Ghoni, on a lighter note,
What are we discussing?
Mr. Ghoni, on a lighter
No,
note,
what kind
India
of-
is still a democracy. The BCCI may not be. Yes, Sanjay Singh, go ahead.
Mr. Arnab, I would like to make my point clear. What was the board supposed to do after all these allegations and things like that? The board did a thing. They made a committee. That committee was consisted of judges, and they came up with a report. That report was filed, and in retrospective of that report, somebody came up and filed a case in the Bombay High Court. The Bombay High Court
No.
said
That's
something.
factually incorrect. That's factually incorrect.
The Bombay High Court
Petition was filed before
passed
the
an
report
order
came out.
saying that
The
it was
petition
not
was filed. No,
legal.
let's get the facts clear.
And-
the petition was filed before the
Yeah,
report
the
came out.
petition was filed.
The report was not even before the court.
Yeah.
The basis of the petition was the manner in which the
Yeah, not what was in the report.
and let's understand this. Again, I am citing
So
this.
Mr. Singh
the
is wrong.
Principle, yes, he's wrong.
Mr. Singh is
the
wrong.
principle of fairness needs to be shown. And there is a larger issue, Mr.
No,
Goswami.
okay, he wants to respond.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Mr. Arnab, okay, the petition was filed before, and what were the findings has been challenged, and the court feels that whatever the findings of the committee are not correct.
Again, incorrect.
That's what the court,
No.
Bombay High
The
Court
judgment
feels.
doesn't deal with any report or
What-
any
that's what the
findings. It
Bombay-
deals with the
I think-
constitution
I
of the
think
probe
that is
panel.
the
The board-
So that is
board-
factually
So
wrong.
why are
Does
you?
the board does not
the
have
facts are
So
completely
what
wrong.
happens? So
the
what?
authority to
So
appeal?
what? No, broader question, Mr. Singh.
Hello.
Unconstitutionally.
No, Mr. Singh,
Yeah.
one sec. I think Kishore Bhimani and Sadbing
The-
Jung, let's go into the core issue. What is this issue? This issue, spot fixing, underworld links, right?
Is spot-
One minute. It's called Dawood Ibrahim,
Nobody-
the Delhi
nobody
police
would
charge
support
sheet.
that
1 minute.
cause. Nobody would support
Dawood
that.
Ibrahim, they say, is the fountainhead of
Nobody-
match fixing. And what is coming across is that the BCCI's own investigation into the matter seems to be shoddy, completely incomplete, and insincere.
Here I agree, Arnab. Arnab, if such a serious allegation,
Arnab, can
what
we
is the
talk?
police
Are we
doing?
just gonna
They
continue
should
talking
carry
otherwise?
it forward. Then these panels would mean nothing.
Sadbing Jung.
Panels would mean nothing.
Sadbing Jung, what do you think of what's going on in the BCCI? Sadbing Jung's turn, please. Go ahead.
Let's not keep.
This I have been
Let's
repeatedly
not
saying.
make this
Mr.
debate
Sadbing Jung.
political the way they wanted to
Investigation
make
is
it, and I'm
one
not a lawyer.
Mr. Sadbing Jung, exactly. Let's go beyond the legal part.
Please keep quiet for.
Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out. Let's discuss this in the spirit of the game. And if in the spirit of what is happening, let us keep this discussion here. Let's not take it legal, because if we take it legal, let the courts decide that. The fact of the matter, and I have a question to all the other members of the panel too. Now, whatever the agendas of Mr. Srinivasan were before he came in, and by the way, he is not small fry, he's big, he would have known, and his lawyers would have told him that he can't take part in what's going to happen. So he was always going to sit out. Now, what was he going to do there when he was sitting out? He had an agenda, and the agenda would most probably have been to ensure that he lived to fight another day and to take the matter to court, to the Supreme Court. Now, that is one. The second thing is, why was not the committee meeting continued? Why wasn't it held? Why did the BCCI have to back off from holding the meeting later? Srinivasan was never going to be there. From the beginning they knew he wasn't going to be there. So why didn't they continue with the second meeting? And this is where I want to ask the other panel members, what was the agenda in delaying the meeting? Why is cricket suffering?
What do you think it is? What do you think it is, Sad?
What do I think it is? I think it's an ulterior, it's a plan which normally happens with the BCCI, because it is such a large body with so many politicians, with so much of politics that is happening in there. There is an ulterior plan that is taking part. When we discussed this earlier in the morning, before we had the advantage of hindsight, we didn't know what the plan was, but now it's quite apparent that even though Boria said that, things are going to happen, there's going to be a change, there is no change. Srinivasan got exactly what he wanted out of it. He wanted the matter to continue, he wanted to live, and to live another day, to fight, and he wanted everything open. Now, he's got more time to work that plan out. I don't know what that plan is. Only time will tell us that there is what that plan is.
No, but
now
on the one side,
Srinivasan has
on
come
the
out
one
a
side,
winner
today
again.
was supposed to be, as part of the script, Srinivasan's comeback day, hasn't it, Kishore Bhimani? Today was supposed to be Srinivasan's comeback day, but the Bombay High Court verdict has punctured all that. That's how also it can be looked at. Mr. Bhimani, what do you think is going on in the BCCI? Has the BCCI stopped caring enough about its image?
Well, let me start by this. You talked about the credibility of the BCCI, whether it has been damaged.
Yeah.
The BCCI never had credibility. Let me start with one point. The last time we were all together, Arnab, we had Mr. Srinivasan telling us that he is stepping aside, not stepping down, stepping aside in the pendency of the inquiry. I'm not interested in the legalities of it. I'm interested in the spirit of it. When he had said, I'm stepping aside. Why did he attempt to come back today? Why did he even talk to the committee? Because the probe is not over. The issue, the two judges, distinguished judges who gave this report, it has not yet been accepted. It has not yet been discussed. It is not yet in the public domain. Then why did he come back? In other words, I'll come back when I feel like it. He made a fool of all of us. He made a fool of the BCCI. My objection today, Arnab, is very simple. If we say that there is a revolt within the BCCI, the revolting people, I'm sorry, that doesn't sound good, but the people who revolted should then have said, we are not party to this appeal to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is going to look at the very honorable Supreme Court. We are saying nothing against the judiciary, but the point was the High Court has said